I'm fine. Matt sat down on the arm of a sofa. Why are you here, Mr. Fabian? He asked. What do you want me for? I think you know. Fabian paused as if unsure how to continue even though he had changed Matt's life. Matt know very little. Might be a second gate. You destroyed the first one, the stone circle called Raven's Gate in the woods outside Malling, but the second one is on the other side of the world. It's in my country, in Peru. Where is Peru, to ask? We don't know. What does it like? What does it look like? We don't know that either. We hope that after what happened here in Yorkshire, we would have time. In Yorkshire, we would have time to find out more. Unfortunately, we were wrong. The second gate is about to open. Susan Ashwood said there was no doubt at all in her voice. I suppose you've been told this, Richard said. Yes. By ghosts, yes. Susan Ashwood was a medium. She claimed that she was in contact with the spirit world. You still don't believe me, she continued. After what you've been through, after everything you've seen, I'm frankly amazed you didn't listen to me last time. This time you must. It's as if winter, as winter has come in the spirit world. Everything is cold and dark, and you hear the whispers of a glowing fear. Something is happening that I don't understand, but I know what it signifies. A second gate is about to open, and once again we have to stop it to prevent the old one's return. We want Matt to come to London, only he has the power to prevent it. Matt at school, Richard growled. He can't just get on a train and take a week off. Matt looked out of a window. Soon it would start to get dark. Shadows had already fallen over the shambles. Richard reached out and turned on the lights. Light and dark, always fighting each other. I don't understand, Matt said. You don't even know where this gate is. Why do you think I can help you? We're not the only ones looking for it, Susan Ashwood replied. There has been a strange development, Matt. You would doubtfully call it a coincidence, but I think it's more than that. I think it was meant to happen. She nodded at Fabian, who produced a DVD. Can I play you this? He asked. Richard waved a hand at the TV. Be my guest. Fabian fed the DVD into the player and turned on the television. Matt found himself watching a news report. We recorded this last week, Fabian said. The DVD began with a shot of leatherboard book laying on a table. It was obviously very old. A hand reached forward and began to turn the pages, showing them to be thick and uneven, covered with writing and interactive drawings that had been made with an ink pen, or perhaps even a quill. Matt had seen something very like it at school. The history teacher had brought in pictures of 15th century book of poetry, reused from some castle, and the letters had been drawn so carefully that each one was a miniature work of art. Many of the pages in the diary were the same. Some people are already describing it as the find of lifetime. The narrator explained it was written by St. Joseph of Cordova, a Spanish monk who travelled with Pizarro to Peru in 1532 and written the destruction of the Inca Empire. Saint Joseph later come to be known as the mad monk of Cordoba. His diary bound in leather and gold. Gold might explain why the camera moved in close to the pages. Mark could make out some of the words, but they were all in Spanish and meant nothing to him. The diary contains many memorable productions. The voice continued all through. It was written almost 500 years ago. It describes in detail the coming of motor cars, computers, and even space satellites on one of the later pages. It even managed to protect some sort of internet created by the church. Now it cut to a view of a Spanish town and what looked like a huge fortress with a soaring bell tower surrounded by narrow streets and markets. The diary was found in the Spanish city of Cordoba. It is believed that it had been buried in the courtyard of the 10th century mosque known as the Mesquitaca, and must have been. We believe the diary will tell us the location of the second gate. Susan Ashwood said it may also tell us when and how it's supposed to open, but as you've heard, we aren't the only ones interested in it. A businessman in South America, Matt, remembered what the report had said. Do you know who he is? We don't even know which country he lives in, and William Morton isn't saying anything. Fabian scolded you. You're the people who wanted to meet him in London. Richard said, yes, Mr. Cole, we contract Mr. Morton. The moment he went public with what he'd found, we have to have the diary. Miss Ashwood said we have to find the second gate and either destroy it or make sure it never opens. Unfortunately, as you heard, we're not alone. This businessman, whatever he is got in there ahead of us since that DVD was made, he has quadrupled his offer to William Morton. He is now offering to pay £2 million, but you can pay more, Richard said. You've got plenty of money. We told Morton that the last time we spoke to him. Fabian explained we said he could more or less name any price he'd like, but it's no longer a question of money. He's afraid, Miss Ashwood said. At first we didn't understand why. It seemed to us that maybe he was being threatened by whoever he was dealing with who is dealing with in South America. They shaken hands on a price and he wasn't allowed to speak to anyone else, but then he realised it was something more than that. She paused. He's read the diary. Matt said he had the diary for the best part of a month, and in that time he read it and understand enough of it to know just what it was he had in his hands. Right now he's in London. We don't know where because he won't tell us. He was a house in Putney, but he's not there. As a matter of fact, that there was a fire a few days ago. It may be connected. We don't know. William Morton has gone into hiding. How do you connect him? Richard asked. We don't. We don't. He calls us. He has a mobile phone. We're trying to trace the calls, but without any luck until yesterday. All we know was that he was going to sell the dairy to the businessman, and we weren't even going to meet. But when he telephoned us again, I happened to take the call. Miss Ashwood turned to Matt, and I mentioned you. Matt didn't know what to say. He never met me. No, but he knows about the 5. Don't you see? He must have read about them in the diary. And the fact that you're one of them, Matt, he couldn't believe it when we told him, and he agreed at least to us. Agreed at least to meet us, but he made one condition. He wants to make He wants to be there. He wants to be there, Matt said. He wants to meet you. First alone, he's given us a place and time on Thursday, 3 days from now. Subscribe, hit the bell, share, like, thank you. Click on my screen, watch my videos from start to finish. Click on my thumbnail, thank you. Subscribe, hit the bell, share, like, thank you.